So here we are again, Saturday morning, motivation. It's another Saturday up here going live before 8 a.m. in my local time. The question today, my friend, all right, this is to those serious entrepreneurs who are moving to where they want to be or they want to be successful, all right? This is the message what you need to hear today. You need a sense of urgency. I can tell you exactly how to become successful online because I've done it myself. And I've been through the gauntlet. I've been through a lot of stuff. All right? And every other successful person you find is going to tell you the exact same thing. The exact damn same thing. Success, you think, when on the outside, when you haven't firmly made a decision and taken action in massive quantities, you think it's like this. You think it's just like this straight, plain, regular line. It's everything is going to just kind of be fine. You're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E, step, easy peasy. That's not how it works. All right. I'm sorry to break it to you, my friend, but that is not how it works. You've seen those memes where success is like this, where it's a straight and then it's like this zigzag line. That's exactly right. That's what success is really like. Success is confusing. It's all over the place. Your plans you have, you might as well throw them out. Now, I'm not saying don't plan. I'm not saying don't be clear and have goals that are specific. What I'm saying is I can 99% guarantee you how you think it's going to go will not be the way it goes. It will not go the way you have had planned. So you need to have a fortitude mindset. That's most important because a mindset, an attitude of urgency, of decision is what gets you through the confusion. When your car breaks down, when things don't go right, when you get traffic, you spend $200 and you only get leads, right? You need to make money. You need to close sales. It's getting that attitude that gets you over those obstacles, all right? There's all these obstacles, there's challenges, all these things, roadblocks, whatever you want to call them, problems, right? They're really all disguised. They're all disguised because they're actually all opportunity. They're all blessings. They're lessons for us to learn, to get better, to level up, to know what we need to know to work God's plan that He has for us. That is the reality. And I'm telling you this for a reason because not enough people in this life are urgent. It's urgent with the calmness. It's urgent with the purpose. It's urgent with a sense of, dignity. Like you're not crazy and all losing your mind. I'm not talking about that kind of urgency. I'm talking about a clear, concise. Yes, absolutely, Jared. Thank you for being on this morning and anyone else. I'm clear, concise, urgent kind of a purpose. You just seen it the last month we've had the government shutdown in the United States of America. That can happen to us any second. Life is unpredictable. Anything, any moment, any day, any week or hour can happen that is bad or good. There are infinite possibilities. So it could be both good or bad. And you need to be prepared for the bad. You need to have the sense of urgency enough to be positioned that when things happen, you're not going to be fazed by it. You're going to get through no matter what. You're going to succeed. And you're not going to do that by staying in the same old dead-end job, being around the same old environment, your same rickety house, crappy apartment, or wherever you're at, around the same negative people. Now I get, okay, if you're in situations you don't want to be, you got to work with where you're at. But I'm saying you can't be settling. You can't have the mindset, I'm just going to be fine here for the next 5 years. I'm going to work here for 40 years and then retire with my pension. That doesn't work. That doesn't work anymore. You don't even know. No one has any idea. We can't even fathom what life is going to be like in 40 years, let alone 10 years. So if you have this paradigm in 2019 that existed in 1919 or like 1990, you're going to be screwed. You're going to be left behind. It's not going to make sense. It's not going to work out. What works now, I can tell you, is the same tried and true principles of mindset that have always worked. And in technical terms speaking, internet marketing. We're talking about online advertising. We're talking about social media. We're talking about technology. We're talking about those things, the trends. Have you noticed? You've probably noticed on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere you're at online, all of these kids, all of these people, 20, 22, 30, 19, 16, making a fortune online, and you're there saying, man, I always wanted to do this, but you've never made a decision yet. You haven't even got started. You haven't even put forth the effort to even buy a starter pack or whatever, right? You have to make a firm decision, which means to cut off from. When you decide, you're cutting off other opportunities. You're getting that closed. You're getting that. You're not closed-minded, because you want to keep open your mind, right, to new ideas and beliefs that will assist you. But your focus is like a tunnel vision focus, and it's laser focused on what it is you're doing, the opportunity you have in your hands right now. There's so many success people you can listen to. One of them was called the Acres of Diamond, and it's the philosophy that where you are right now is where your acres of diamond is. They're underneath your feet. It's where you're at, but you need to act on it. And so many times we pass over it. Right where the opportunity lies, where you're at, is your fortune. Is the fortune that you can manifest and materialize when you work it, right? When you work it. So you got to have laser focus like blinders. You got to be focused on, this is what I'm doing. This is it, no matter what. Because you can and you will. You can, you will, period. No matter what. It's a decision. It's a firm, unequivocal, confident decision that you make. And you got to stick with it for the long term. If you quit and then blame and make excuses like the average people, majority, I understand where they're coming from, but those are the results they're going to live with. You determine excuses or results. So there's been a million times, literally probably 1,000 plus times, 1,000 times I could have quit legitimately in my business because it was so hard and it didn't work and it didn't make sense. I had no support. I was alone, was not making money, was not happy, was unhealthy, was tired, was burned out, was working 80 plus hours a week, and I didn't quit. That is what literally separates the people from that succeed, that 97%, that fail, and that little 5% that win. And I'm saying this today because it's Saturday morning. I'm up barely 8 o'clock, 8:05 in the morning. This is a wake-up call to some of you. Literally, hopefully you're waking up now and getting into action towards your dreams, because today, in today's day and age, you can make money in an infinite number of ways to take care of your future and your family and never have to worry about doing stuff you don't like for the rest of your life. And being in positions like all these people in the government. I have empathy with them. I feel for them that was wrong and stuff. But we all need to take responsibility for our own situations. Anything can happen anytime. Illness, all kinds of stuff, accidents. And I don't want to speak that. I want to speak good things to your life. But you need to be prepared and you need to be responsible for what you're manifesting. All right? That's my message today. And it's so important. I'll finish it on this note. Environment. Environment is so freaking important. I can't stress that enough. That's why I said it 8 times. It's more important than DNA, hereditary, and genetics or whatever. All those things. Those things are important. I have green eyes and brown hair or whatever because of DNA and shit and my parents and maybe you're black, maybe you're Asian, maybe you're really tall, maybe you're a little heavier. It doesn't really matter. We're all human beings and we all have some kind of greatness within ourselves. You know that guy, Nick Vujicic? He doesn't have arms or legs. He doesn't have arms and legs, yet he's living an incredible life that most people would be envious of. He's up on stage, he speaks, he shares, he inspires, he shares his message with the world, and he has no arms or legs. And he's a multi-millionaire, I'd guess. So you get to decide. It's not the circumstances and what's around you that, that determines, the definite results. It's the individual. You get to determine how everything around you affects you. But I'm telling you, environment is crucial because it shapes you more than anything else. That's why I'm saying that. I was just listening to a book and it talks about the fact that literally what's around you, your physical environment, is going to drain you or energize you. It's how it works. We're energetic beings. That's the way we are. So, but what's more important is people. And I can tell you, I had a lot of negativity in my life. For a lot of people that were kind of closest to me, kind of dragging me down, doubting and things. They had certain mindsets. You have a certain mindset where you're going for your dreams. It's a different mindset when you're settling. It's like, okay, you got a lower nature here. I'm going to settle. I'm going to listen to the parents. I'm going to be a people pleaser. I'm going to whatever. That's one way of life. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. We all get to do what we want. We all have free will. I'm not going to take that away, Yeah, you're never going to lose that no matter what. But what I'm saying is you have a choice. You are responsible for being around people that will lift you up and inspire you and help you succeed, make you rise. So what I did was, instead of quitting and saying, oh, this is just the way it is, I'm going to work a factory life, my income is going to be an average of 5 people, I might make 50 grand a year, I might get up to 6 figures at some point in my 30s or 40s. No, I want to make riches now. I want to be successful now, right? I have a sense of urgency now, and I'm willing to sacrifice for years to make that happen. So then I can live the rest of my life, 75 years, like most people could only ever dream of. Right? Exactly. Rise to the top like the cream of the crop. You want to surround yourself with the best. And you got to do whatever it takes. If it means being lonely a bit, you got to do that. But what I did is I hired a coach. And actually, she just commented, she's the best coach in the world, the best coach I've ever had or ever will have. And I'm so grateful and humbled to have learned and worked with Rebecca Bardes, who's my life partner, my girlfriend. And we've coached together, and we've both humbly, helped each other and learned from each other. But when it was at the beginning, obviously she was my she was my coach. She told me what to do. She told me how to do it, and I took action on it. And she inspired me, and she still does. She always will. She still does to this day. And she's coached people that are way more successful than me that I can't hold a candle to, like Les Brown would say. She's coached people that have gone from rags to millions, many millions over. Literally, I'm talking people, millions. So I hired Rebecca, and she helped me get to the next level when there was resistance. When you're facing resistance every day of your life, it's like you 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 2 steps forward, 2 back. You never really get anywhere. You're like spinning your wheels, stuck in the mud. It's like a car, stuck in the snow on a winter morning, and you're not going to go anywhere fast. You need to get traction. You need to throw some chains on those wheels. You need to get the energy, the engine blazing. All right. And that's the same thing as hiring a coach. That's what a coach does for your life, is it gets you more traction. It faces that negativity, and it pushes it out. It says, look, I hear your opinion. I'm not going to be fazed. I'm going to go my way still. I'm going to do my thing. You're not going to hold me down. And that's what happens to us men, millennial men, so often. Our parents or our friends that have these limited mindsets, and bless them, love them and everything. All right. That's what love them. But you don't have to be around them 24/7. All right. Cause they're going to hold you down if you let that happen. If you want to go for your dreams, you need to have other people that are going for their dreams and willing to lift you up and help you. And that's exactly what a coach does. Exactly. The law of attraction requires traction. I love it. You got to throw some freaking chains on your wheels to get your business going. You need to get some kind of traction. Anything, a few followers, a few leads, a few videos, a few training modules, like anything to get you going is better than get you, slowing down and going in reverse, right? So coach can help you level up to the next level and really succeed as fast as humanly possible. That's what I would put my success to, having a coach. Because think of it, what the results you have are based on what you know in your life. Facts, right now. So when you know differently and you have the courage to do, because you also have to do, you can know, there's so many people that know things, they've heard of things, they know I could go online, I could do things, but they don't do it. So you still have to decide, you still have to do, it's still on you. But a coach is like that kick in the butt that gets you into action, which gets you into momentum. And when that happens, I'm telling you, in the last year, I've literally probably doubled my income. I've closed big sales more consistently than ever before. And it's because I got some momentum behind me. It's because I've worked with so many people, because I've taken so much action that it just starts to stack and build on top of each other. Why do you think the rich get richer? Why? Because people that are making less, they want to do things for them. They want to say, hey, I want to work around you. What can I give? What can I do for you? That's that energy. It's a frequency. So we're getting on a new frequency when we're taking massive action and hiring a coach and getting someone on your side who's on your team, who's going to shape your environment. I'm going to leave it there. That's enough. 15 minutes to think about today. If this was valuable, please retweet it. Click that share Periscope button and share it so somebody, gets this message where they need to hear it and goes out and freaking does what they know they need to do. You need to be consistent, and consistency requires discipline. Those two simple things. Discipline, I can tell you, when I moved out here, have my own place, my own environment, I get a shape and create it. I'm up early almost every single day for the last 8-9 months. I'm doing videos every single day. I've done probably over 550 Periscope videos alone. I've done a video on average every other day for the last 2 years. And I've done well over another, 700 minimum, probably 1,000 videos on YouTube. Right? You just got to keep going. You got to stay consistent. When you're consistent, people buy from you because they trust you. They know that you're serious. They know that you decided. They know that you committed, but only when they see your consistency. And that requires discipline, and discipline, those are some of the keys. There's a lot of other things, and a coach is going to help you do that. A coach is going to help you stay accountable and stay committed and keep showing up day in and day out. Even when you don't know how there's going to be a way, how could I ever be successful? How can me, where I came from and what I've done and what I've been through, be successful? So that's what we have today. And when you have haters, you block them out. You don't give them any attention. You don't let it phase you. All right? I can help you. If this message resonated and you're a dude and you need a coach and you want to work with me and I can help you, reach out to me. Stay motivated, guys.